Tasha, you want to go for a car ride? Want to go for a car ride? Come on. Come on. I'll go for a car ride? Come on. She's like, okay. Well, she's going to go to the doctor's. She's going to get checked out. Yeah, aren't you? Yeah. You excited? Tasha, you're being a good girl? A little chunky girl, huh? 27 pounds. There you go. What you doing? Tasha, come here. You gotta calm down. Hey. Tasha, you're being a good girl. Yeah. You're like, Dad, I want a treat. She's mad at me. So, since nobody can do the speed limit and we're doing like 20 under, because everyone's... Wow, I just watched an almost T-bone accident. That's nice. Nobody can drive today. Anyways, try not to complain so much. So, like I said, if you guys... Oh, Tash. She's not hot. She just gets herself worked up. Like, this car is ice cold right now. But, hey, Tasha. Tasha, I wish you would lay down and relax. Alright, you guys, we're back home. Had to stop the video. Traffic was getting crazy. Tasha's doing really good. She's chilling. She refuses to lay down because I'm sitting here eating dinner, and don't mind the printer right there. We usually throw it in that closet, but I had to print something out the other day for when I canceled my insurance, so I just plugged it in right there, set it on the speaker. But, okay, let me try that again. I dropped my phone in my spaghetti. That sucked. Turn this air down so you guys can hear me. So she checked out really good. You know, they weigh her. She weighs 27 pounds. She needs to lose. We got to go on some longer walks. But try moving over here a little bit. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna go on some longer walks more often. We've been taking her like kind of like halfway down our road and back every night, which doesn't seem like a lot, I know, but she is a pug and her life literally consists of laying around. So, you know, walking 1,000 feet down the road and back, well, probably about 1,000 feet total, is a lot for her. Plus, unfortunately, with the way she breathes, once she starts getting worked up, it's pretty much, you know, time to be almost back home so she can get a drink of water and just kind of rest, because it's, you know, she's a pug, so it's hard for her to breathe. But anyways, that's besides the point. She weighs 27 pounds. So her eyes, you know, obviously we think she's going blind. We've thought this for a while, but we noticed, like, you can't really see their eyes. Like, you can't see the whites of their eyes like ours. You know, you just see, like, the black part. And I noticed, like, a couple times I caught, like, when she would look, like, you know, really far sideways or something, or, like, you know, stretch, and I would see, like, a little bit of the white in her eye. It was just kind of, like, red and irritated, like, really pretty red. And I don't think she's smoking weed. No, I'm kidding. But, so that had us concerned, and her nose is just, you know, really dry, like, you know, dogs, that is old age. But her nose is really dry, and it's kind of, like, cracking up top. So we've got some Burt's Bees, like, it's specifically for dogs, like, for their paw pads and their noses and stuff like that. So we're going to put that on her, or give that to her, apply it, whatever you want to say. But as for her eyes, they did a couple tests. She doesn't produce, like, almost basically no tears. And the vet said there's a couple causes for that besides old age. The most common one is, like, a bacterial infection. Like, she could have been sick, and then, you know, like, from being sick, her eyes got dry. But because they were dry, could have then got this bacterial infection, which just kind of makes it worse and worse. But basically, she said, right now, with her eyes being as dry as they are, it's like almost like sandpaper when she's blinking. And oh my God, that broke my heart to hear. I felt so terrible. So she said, unfortunately, that can damage the eyeball itself. Like, it can scratch it, which makes sense, because if it's that rough, there's, your tears are like, lube or lubrication for your eyes. So she said, unfortunately, there could be some damage, which, we'd have to put her on the medication. But if there's no damage, we could give her some, I don't know the term, but like an antibacterial or something or other kind of eye drop to basically fight if there's any kind of infection, like in the tear ducts and stuff like that, like fight it and help it out. And we have to give her, it's actually for humans that don't produce tears, the stuff that we just, like, no matter what, we're going to have to give that to her now. Well, in 2 weeks we got to take her back and they're going to check and see if she's made any progress, and they're going to make that decision. But if that stuff doesn't work, like if the antibacterial stuff doesn't work, then she's basically just got to go on a medicine for it, and it's, unfortunately going to be a lifelong thing, which, hey, if it helps her out, it helps her out. That's perfectly fine with me. She's pretty good at taking pills, if you can disguise it in the form of a TREAT. She'll, boom, no problems. We've been giving her a vitamin. I picked her up some multivitamins, just for older dogs. It's liver flavored. She loves them. She just gobbles them up. They absolutely loved her. They were just sitting there playing with her and stuff. She was, so it was so heartwarming to see, because, at home she's super comfortable and just, she lays around a lot. She sleeps a lot, but if we have guests over, she'll usually liven up a little bit more than normal. So, her being there, surrounded in a new environment with, a couple people, both ladies were, holding her and working on her and stuff. She was loving it. So it was just, I don't know, it was really nice to see her really liven up like that. But overall, everything checked out really good. She's, basically, our next checkup, they're going to check her eyes again, see if there's any progress. But also, they're going to have I don't know what the term she used were, but a bunch of recommendations, if we want to update her on her shots and her vaccines, which they really recommend for obvious reasons. Take a blood sample, to make sure, basically go way more in depth than what she was doing now. And, they'll have a whole list for us, and, prices, and, what they recommend more than, something else or whatever. So, in 2 weeks we'll take her back, and, hopefully everything checks out good. But she's doing great. She eats and uses the bathroom and all that stuff, drinks water. What, Coco? What are you growling at, huh? Say hi. Say hi to everybody. You good girl? Bailey's a good girl. Bailey's like a mom dog too. She'll go up to Tasha. She's got eye boogers. She licks her eyes. She cleans her ears and stuff. It's the cutest thing ever. She takes care of her. Yeah, so thankfully, everything went really good. It wasn't, $1 million. So that's always a plus. But, yeah, she's home. She's calmed down now. She's over there just chilling, sitting up, fighting, sleeping, because I'm sitting here still eating dinner. I made spaghetti last night. Stuff was good. I think in the wintertime is when I'll be doing a lot of cook with me videos, because it's just, stuck inside a lot more, and just, a lot more time. Right now I've got, as soon as I finish eating, I need to go back out and start working on my car again. So, yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you. Hi, Bailey. You say hi to the camera? You never say hi.